It's Thursday, April 4th, 2019. I want to be very clear at the beginning of this video today. My loyalty is to the United States of America. I am furious that President Donald Trump came out today and said that he's going to give Mexico 1 year to clean up its act. What does this mean? I'm very disappointed in President Donald Trump giving Mexico 1 year, a 1 year warning to stop drugs and human trafficking into America, threatening that if they don't clean this up in a year, he will close down the border and hit them with tariffs. It's a little too late for that. I mean, we should have closed the border down a long time ago. We should have put tariffs on Mexico a long time ago. Every day that goes by, thousands of illegal aliens are entering the United States of America, costing us a ton of money. It's threatening the safety of Americans. It's threatening the sovereignty of America. I just don't understand what is going on here when Trump has been talking about the wall, talking about closing the borders down, getting the National Guard down there, and now we're going to give Mexico another year to clean up its act when you know and I know nothing's going to happen. People are coming over in massive caravans. We have more drugs coming over than ever. Nothing's going to be done. They are expecting 1.5 million illegal aliens to enter the United States of America in 2019. Again, my loyalty is to the United States of America. And as I've always said, I'm going to call it the way I see it. And I do not agree with what Trump is doing right here. This is very disappointing. We're going to see how it plays out. We're going to see where this all goes. But this really bothers me. Again, we are expecting so many illegal aliens coming into America in 2019. Now remember, we allow a little over 1 million people legally into our country, and we're going to have 1.5 million people coming illegally. That's 2.5 million plus people coming over from other countries that the citizens of America are going to subsidize, that we're going to pay for. But we are under siege here with illegal aliens, bringing diseases over, more unskilled, uneducated people that will affect the school systems. They're going to drive wages down in this country. The government subsidies that we're going to have to pay for, hundreds of billions of dollars to pay the bill for people coming from all over the world. And let's not forget the amount of cartels, drugs, gang members, pedophiles, sex offenders, murderers, and terrorists coming over that border that nobody ever wants to talk about. Nobody wants to face the fact that what is actually going on down at the border. Now, 12 sex offenders apprehended in March, re-entering through a migrant caravan coming up from Central America. Another one in Breitbart, acting ICE director, the system is in meltdown. It's just getting worse day by day. Here's another one. As migrant surge continues, El Paso safety net is feeling the strain. They have 500 to 600 people coming into El Paso a day, and the system just cannot handle it. It is bankrupting a lot of these cities right now financially. Texas Assistant Attorney General, this is in Breitbart today, 190,000 illegal aliens jailed, 32,000 committed assaults in Texas in the last 8 years. That's on Breitbart today. So a lot of these people aren't very nice as we're being brainwashed and being told on the fake news. Here's another one. Job layoff surge 35% to highest level to start the year in a decade. Now, as we're seeing continued layoffs take place in America, and we have millions of people coming into America, what are Americans going to do for jobs when we're seeing massive layoffs now taking place, when we still have 37 million people on food stamps? Who is going to continue to pay for all these people coming from all over the world into the United States of America. Guys, I'm telling you, between what is happening in this country financially and the amount of people invading this country, this is not going to end well. This is a powder keg that is going to explode, and it is going to be really, really dangerous for the citizens of the United States of America. There are very bad actors here in America, and there are very bad actors coming over the southern border on a daily basis. Now, I normally don't give financial advice, but today I'm going to give some. I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a financial planner, but I'm going to give every one of you some financial advice today, especially if you live in the state of California, where you can now buy high capacity magazines. A federal judge overturned the law allowing the citizens here in California to buy high capacity magazines. We know that this is not going to end well in the United States of America. So here is my advice. Go out today, go online, wherever you have to go, and get yourself some high capacity magazines, whether that be for your handgun, your AR-15, your AK-47, whatever it might be. Go out and stock up on these high capacity magazines. This is what you need. This is an incredible investment, especially if you are in California. This is what you need to be stocking up on right now, because the window of opportunity may be temporary. So you need to take advantage of this window of opportunity and go out and get yourself a boatload of these. I don't see things getting better in America. We are allowing too many people into this country, unchecked, unvetted, from very, very bad places from around the world. Make sure you are protecting yourself. Make sure you're stocking up on this. I truly believe that we're heading in a direction, if the government is not going to fix this problem, maybe the people of America will. If they don't, you can kiss your country goodbye. We are absolutely being flooded by migrants from all over the world. And this is really, really concerning. And why our government, why this president, why these politicians are not doing something about this right now. This is beyond a crisis. This is a full-blown invasion. So all I can say is, every one of you, just prepare, because I think this could get very, very ugly. Again, with the problems we see coming financially, the problems that we see right now, socially, politically, and then on top of it, you're adding all these people into America. I just don't see this going any other way but very, very badly. Another thing that I did, again, I don't give anybody advice. I don't tell anybody what to do. I'm just telling you what I'm doing and what I think are some good ideas. Obviously, high capacity magazines, ammunition, and guns, making sure you have security. I just got this in. I ordered these about 5 days ago. I'll open this up. Open that up for you. I ordered a tube of Silver Eagles, and I got these in about 4 or 5 days from SD Bullion. Phenomenal job. And again, it's, to me, all about security. It's about precious metals, having real money, and just covering all your bases, topping off all your preps. I know that the silver trolls will write in and say that silver hasn't done anything in years. You're wasting your time, you're wasting your money. But a lot of these trolls never have any answers of where you should be putting your money. Should I be putting it in stocks? Should I be putting it in bonds? Should I be putting it in real estate? And all these endless overpriced assets? I don't think so. I'm going to put it in the real thing. Silver is real money. Gold is real money. So for all the silver trolls out there, they always want to condemn and demonize people for stacking precious metals, but they never seem to have any answers. Their answer is just live every day as you do, and nothing bad's going to happen. But again, I'm not going into stocks. I'm not going into bonds. I'm not going into real estate. These are all overpriced assets. The time to get into those assets is when they hit the basement, like gold and silver are right now. Buy low, sell high. Why would you be buying overpriced assets? Why would you be buying at the top of these markets? Gold and silver are slammed. They're at basement bargain prices. If you look at what a Mercury dime bought in 1945, easily bought a candy bar. It still buys a candy bar today. I think a Mercury dime is worth about $1.10, $1.20. So it's preserving wealth. It's insuring your money. It's insuring your future. And I'm not saying put every dime you have into metals, but you should definitely have some diversification, and you should have some money in precious metals. It's never going to be worth zero. Gold and silver are the two most undervalued assets in the entire world. And let me make one thing clear. I don't work for any precious metals company. I don't sell precious metals. I am just telling you what I am doing. I'm taking some of my hard-earned money and I am putting it in precious metals. I'm putting it in 30-round magazines. I'm putting it in ammunition. I'm putting it in training. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. I'm walking the walk. And if you think things are going to get bad, if you think things are getting bad right now, if you see the writing on the wall, you need to be walking the walk also. So again, I'm not here to make money off of anybody. I don't care what anybody does. All right. I'm concerned about people. I'm concerned about my country. I want people to wake up. I want people to protect themselves. But if you decide that you don't want to do that, if you decide that this isn't worth your time, if you think nothing bad's going to happen, if you hope this is all going to go away, if you think allowing 1.5 million illegal aliens into America every year is safe for the country, if you think that there are no economical problems, then, God bless you and good luck. But I think that it is irreversible. I think that we are heading straight into a brick wall. And I think that we're going to see major devastation taking place here in America, whether that be socially or financially. It's going to be both. And I'm just really trying to get the message out that everybody wakes up and prepares. And if you have a different way to prepare, then God bless. Do what you think you have to do. I'm just explaining to you, sharing with you what I'm doing. And I think a lot of people are doing the same thing. Again, I didn't invent this. I got this from other people. I read the comments. I've watched other videos. I've read, I've paid attention to what's happening in the world, what's happening in my country. And I believe that these are very important preparations. Having security, having precious metals, having food and water put away. This is very, very important. I don't see things improving tomorrow. That's for sure. I believe things are going to get much worse before they get better. And if they don't get better, if we keep going in the direction that we're going in right now as a country, you can kiss the United States goodbye. And if we all want to sit at home and not do anything, if we don't want to call our congressman, if we don't want to show up to rallies, if we don't want to vote, if we don't want to start sounding the alarm, if we're not making videos, if we're not waking up our friends, our churches, our families, if we're not getting involved somehow, somebody asked me, how do we get involved? First off, educate yourself. Make sure you're awoke, that you're woken up and that you understand what's going on, and start sharing with people. People should be outraged at what is happening to their country right now. And I just cannot fathom where America could be 5 or 10 years from now if something is not immediately done. Something should have been done years ago. We are suffering so much damage. Listen, I'm not going to just continue to just go off here. I'm just very upset that nothing's being handled at this border while we are on the cusp of an economic collapse. I can see what kind of powder keg is going to erupt here when you have people from all over the world, and we're sitting here going through a major recession, if not the second Great Depression. We will see major chaos, major violence. Listen, take the opportunity right now. Do something. Get prepared. If you think if you think this country's not heading in the right direction, you need to start walking the walk. You owe it to your family and you owe it to yourself. God bless you guys. I wish I had better news.